to my YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me. It's been a while since I filmed anything for a lot of reasons. One being that this room became an office of sorts, and so the couple of stripes you can see just over here are actually an office table leg, but it's not really movable, so I apologise. It's a very small space anyway, kind of like a yoga mat this way and a yoga mat this way. Perfect for what I need it for, but not the ideal space to film in. So I apologise for the grainy, probably fairly grainy video quality, but you know, we're not here for amazing video quality, we're here for yoga, so hopefully you'll enjoy the practice anyway. This is a really fun flow that I taught recently to some of my in-person students. It was really, really fun, and I thought I would offer it to them again so they can go again, and also offer it to you guys as well. So I really hope that you enjoy it. We are going to get started in child's pose, so if you just want to make your way onto hands and knees, bring your big toes together, knees out nice and wide, and take your bum back towards your heels, and then just lengthen your arms out in front. And as you arrive in your child's pose, just take a couple of breaths, or at least begin to become more aware of your breathing. Let your face soften and your jaw soften. Maybe you creep your fingertips a little bit further forward. And you think about sinking your hips back towards your heels, like you're finding all of this length through the side of your waist. And you're arriving on your mat. You're slowing yourself down. And the outside edges of your arms wrap down. And keep pulling the ground towards you. And then take one more breath in. Maybe on your exhale you get a little bit heavier. And then as you breathe in, pull your hands towards you to bring yourself up to hands and knees. If your knees are super wide here, just bring them back underneath your hips. And we'll start by warming up the wrists a little bit. So a couple of circles round. And depending whether or not you've done anything on your hands today, you might want to start off relatively small with these circles. Just kind of bringing the weight into the knuckles, maybe into the fingertips, and then opposite direction. And you might find that it feels nice to kind of wiggle into your spine, into your shoulders, finding a couple of arches. Maybe the circles get a little bit bigger. And then take your fingertips so they face towards the sides of your mat and just begin to rock from side to side. And you might notice, especially as the movement gets a little bit smaller here, that you kind of hunch into your shoulders and like shrug them up towards your ears. So can you instead push the ground away, feel kind of that drawing of your rib cage, and then a little side to side. So there's definitely some intention behind what you're doing. You're not super chill. Okay, then take your fingertips so they face towards you. Tuck your toes and just kind of rock yourself forwards and back. Again, there'll probably be a temptation here to want to hunch the shoulders up to the ears. So a little pull back, pull your chest through your arms. And don't worry if the heel of your hand comes off, like let it, that's fine. Okay, next time that you come forward, you're going to stay. Bring your fingertips so they face back towards the top of your mat. Hands are shoulder distance, index fingers face forward. So if this is your hand, you've not got like a little turn in. Your first finger faces up, so slight turn out. Don't know whether you can see that with the light from the window, but anyway, take a breath in. On your exhale, press into your hands. Now slightly puff up the space between your shoulder blades. Send your heels back behind you, your toes are tucked, your knees hover just off the ground. Take a big exhale. Drop your knees back down. Take an inhale to pause. Exhale, heels go back, hover your knees. Inhale back down. Exhale, push into the ground, send your heels back, knees hover just a tiny little inch off the ground, and then they drop back down. You've got one more, big breath in. Exhale, heels go back, hold it here for 3. 2, on 1, drop your knees, untuck your toes, sit your bum all the way back onto your heels, and as you inhale, take your arms to the sky. As you exhale, begin to cactus your elbows down towards your hips. So squeeze your elbows back behind you, squeeze your shoulder blades, elbows pull down for 3. 2, on one. Hands land just behind the line of your knees. And then from here, you can take a little lean forward, bend your elbows. Shoulders are past the wrists here, so we're not kind of back here. Lean forward, take a breath in, like you're bringing your belly or your chest kind of down on towards your thigh. Find the compression, that push between the two. And then as you exhale, push the ground away. Keep shoulders past the wrists, round your spine. Squeeze your knees up towards your chest, staying on the tops of your toes if you can. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Knees draw in, you're here for 3, 2, on 1. Come back down. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Okay, that's supposed to be hard. If it feels funny on the tops of your feet, you can always do this with tucked toes. But the reason that we do it on the tops of the feet is it encourages you to use your legs less. We don't want to use the legs. We really want to be thinking about drawing the thighs up in towards the chest rather than just like pushing down into your legs and like a toe stand. We're going to go again. So hands are behind your knees. Little lean forward, bend your elbows so you've got that push. Take an inhale. On your exhale, push into your hands, round your spine, squeeze your knees up towards your collarbones, push into your hands, squeeze inner thighs, chin to chest. You're here for 5 this time. 4, 3, 2, and then on 1, come all the way back down. Good. Full breath in. Exhale to release. Okay, this time as you breathe in, push down into your shins and bring yourself all the way up to a little high kneeling position at the back of your mat. Let your weight shift into your left knee and then draw your right knee up in towards your chest and step your right foot down lightly. Good, hands land either side of your front foot. If you need some yoga blocks here, that's fine. And we're just going to find a couple of wriggles forwards and backwards. So you're kind of rocking yourself into a half split a little bit here. Letting your weight come forward, letting your weight shift back. Just do a couple. Lovely. Okay, next time that you bring your weight forward, pause. Again, hands can be on blocks if you need more height. If you need to bring the floor up to you, spin the fronts of your shoulders back, pull your feet together underneath you, then push down, reach through the crown of your head, take a full breath in. On your exhale, right leg pushes straight-ish. Maybe you lift the toes, maybe you walk your hands back and come into a halfway split. So begin to fold your chest over your right shin or right thigh. Think about pulling that right leg bone back in space. If there needs to be some softness in that right knee, that's fine. Think about creasing from the hip. And then inhale, bring yourself all the way back forward. Push down into your right foot. Pick yourself back up. Pick up your right foot. And bring it all the way back. In line with the left. Good, weight shifts to the left-hand side. Sorry, the right-hand side. Draw your left knee into your chest. Step your left foot forward and then bring your hands down to frame your front foot. And again, a couple of wiggles for this first one. So just rocking forwards and backwards, letting your hips sink down as you move forward, and letting your left leg go straight-ish as you sink back, kind of just stretching out your hamstring, the back of your left leg. And any wiggles are good wiggles. And then the next time that you come forward, you're going to stay, so hands can be on blocks. Think about pushing down through the feet and let that kind of ripple through the rest of your body. So the strength here, you're reaching through the crown of the head, fronts of your shoulders spin back, full breath in. On your exhale, left leg pushes straight-ish. You could walk your hands back and come down into your fold. So keep that tension in the left leg, that pull back of the left leg into its hip socket. Think about sending your hips back behind you, like you're tilting your tailbone to the sky to find length through the back of that left leg. Full breath in. One more breath out. Inhale brings you back forward. Push out of your left leg. Pick it up. And bring it all the way back in. Bum comes back down towards your heels. Full breath in. And a big breath out. Okay, adding on slightly. Push down through your shins. Pick yourself up. Weight shifts to the left knee. Pick up your right knee and step your right foot forward. This time, inhale, arms to the sky. So pull your feet together underneath you, push down through the feet to reach tall through your fingers. And then as you exhale, right elbow finds right thigh and take a side bend, left arm all the way up and over by your ear. Now imagine that you're scissoring your legs together, and as you push down, you lift up into that left rib cage. Inhale pulls you all the way back up. And as you exhale, left hand lands, keep your right arm high And take a full breath in, begin to spin your chest towards your right thigh. Keep reaching through the right fingers. And then exhale, right leg goes straight-ish, but hands are gonna come to the outside edge of your right leg this time. So slight different variation of that half split. And then soften your elbows, let your chest sink down towards your right thigh. Pull your right leg bone back into its socket. Toes lifting up towards the sky. Your next inhale, come forward. Pushing out of your right foot, arms reach all the way up towards the sky. Maybe they help you balance. Right leg goes straight-ish, pick up your right foot and come all the way back to kneeling. Weight shifts to the left side. Pick up your left knee and step your left foot forward. Inhale, arms to the sky. Low lunge. Feet pull together underneath you. Think about sending your arm bones back behind you, but not completely flaring the ribs. Draw them down. Take another breath in. Exhale, left elbow to left thigh, and then right arm all the way up and over by your ear. Find your side bend. Lean back away from that front thigh, and as you push down through the right knee, lift up through the right rib cage. Inhale draws you back up, both arms to the sky. Exhale, right hand down, left arm stays high, and then begin to spin your torso towards your thigh. Pull your feet together, reach through the crown of the head, take your twist. Exhale, left leg straight-ish, both hands to the outside of your left leg, and then take your fold. Left knee can be slightly bent if that helps, but you're pulling left leg bone back into its socket, your chest pulls through your arms, maybe toes to the sky, full breath in. And a full breath out. Good inhale, bend back into your left knee, push down into your left foot to reach up your arms, and then left leg goes straight-ish, pick up your left foot, and come all the way back to kneeling at the back of your mat. Take a full breath in, hands onto your lap. And a full breath out. Okay, when you're ready, downward facing dog. Hands find the top of your mat. Tuck your toes, glide your hips nice and high. Maybe go for a wiggle for this first one, just bending and straightening your legs a little bit. I like a little twist from side to side, that always feels nice. Maybe a shake of your head, yes and no. Okay, and then just find some stillness. So there's a bit of softness in your knees. Imagine that someone's pulling your hips back in space as you push down into the ground. Crown of the head reaches towards your fingers. Take a full breath in. And a long breath out. Let's do one more like that. Full breath in. And a full breath out. As you inhale, lift high onto your toes. Bend your knees, look towards the top of your mat, and just begin to wiggle or walk, however you want, your way to the top of your mat. And when you get there, take a halfway lift, inhale. Maybe hands to shins or blocks, but flat spines. So hips push back, chest reaches forward, crown of the head, reaching towards the front of the room. And then as you exhale, take a fold. Let's do one more like that. Inhale, halfway lift. Shoulders back, find that tension in the legs, so feet push down, hips push back, chest forward, slight tuck of your chin. And then fold, exhale. And then on your next inhale, begin to rise, feet push down, round up through your spine, heavy hands. And then chin comes up very last. Inhale, arms to the sky. And exhale, pull your hands to your heart. Okay, inhale, raise your right knee in towards your chest. We'll find stork pose. Exhale, bring your hands to fists at your side. So there's a lot of tension in your arms here. There's strength in your arms. And we're going to begin to find the same hinge at the hip that we found in a halfway lift. So I want you to think about sending your hips back as you begin to fold with a flat-ish spine. So I don't want you to round here. I want you to see if you can keep your chest up towards your right thigh. So we're finding compression. We're thinking chest to thigh and thigh to chest. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Good. Inhale. Shoot your right toes all the way back behind you. Maybe fingertips reach with your toes. Bent leg warrior 3. And then toes to the back of the mats. And right knee drops down. Inhale, arms to the sky, low lunge. Feet pull together underneath you. Again, thumbs go back, rib cage in. Reach tall through the crown of the head. As you exhale, halfway split. Left leg straight-ish as your hips move back and your chest moves forward. Fingertips gently land on the ground. And pull that left leg bone back in space, chest towards toes. Inhale, left knee bends. Tuck your back toes under, arms reach all the way back up towards the sky, high lunge, and then just settle in a little bit on your exhale. So there's some heaviness in your hips, feet pull together, full breath in. Full breath out, come forward to a lean. So push your right leg straight. As you do, hinge from your hip, arms back into fists. Keep reaching your arms up by your ears. And then squeeze your right knee back in towards your chest as you come to stork pose. Take a full breath in. Exhale, right foot lands. Inhale, draw your left knee into your chest. Exhale, hands to fists down by your sides. So find that tension in your arms. Everything is strong. It's going to help you. Begin to fold. Exhale. So hips go back, chest reaches forward. Pull your arms down towards the ground. Let that help you pull down towards your thigh. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Good. Inhale, left toe shoot back behind you. Reach your fingers towards your toes. Bent leg, warrior three. Exhale, left toes to the back of the mat. And then left knee down. Inhale, arms to the sky, low lunge. Pulling your feet together underneath you. The strength here. Tall through the crown of the head. Breath in. Exhale, push your right leg straightish as your hips move back and fingertips land on the ground. Pull your right leg bone back into its socket. Inhale, bend your right knee. Tuck your back toes, arms come all the way up towards the sky, high lunge, and then they'll settle in, heaviness in your hips. Thumb bones move back behind you, take a full breath in. On your exhale, come forward to your lean. So push your back leg straight, let that charge you forward, hands to fists. Arms squeeze up by your ears. Inhale, pick up your left leg, and then squeeze your left knee in towards your chest, hands to heart center. And then left foot lands, exhale. Gonna add on this time. Inhale, right knee into chest. Exhale, hands to fist, begin to fold. So begin to pull your hands down towards the ground. Think flat-ish spine, chest lifts. Squeeze your thigh up towards your chest. Take an inhale. As you exhale, shoot your toes back behind you. Reach your fingertips with you. You're here for a breath in. Bent leg, warrior three. Exhale, toes to the back of the mat. And right knee down. Inhale, arms to the sky, low lunge. As you exhale, halfway split, left leg straightish. Let your fingertips land. Hips back, chest forward. Inhale, left knee bends. Tuck your back toes. Arms come all the way up towards the sky. High lunge. As you exhale, come forward into your lean. Stay here for the breath in this time. Exhale, reaching your fingertips forward. Let them land. Warrior three variation. So right toes are going to land. Pull your chest forward between your arms and pull that left hip back. So just like a warrior three, left knee might need to be bent, but pull your chest through, keep your fingertips down. Take another breath in. Exhale, palms flat, right toes land. Three-legged dog, left leg to the sky. Inhale. As you exhale, come forward to plank. As you do, left toes land at the back of your mat. Knees down, chest down. Come all the way down to lying on your belly. And then since it's a first back bend, take a baby cobra. Inhale, pull your hands towards your toes, peel your chest off. And then exhale to lower, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. And as you exhale, high on your left tiptoe, squeeze your right knee in towards your chest, then look forward, right foot lands between your hands. We've been here before, high lunge, inhale to rise. Exhale, find your lean, hands to fists, reach forward. Stay here for your breath in. And then beginning to bring your weight into your left foot, right foot. Exhale, squeeze your hands to heart center, your left knee into your chest dog pose. And then left foot lands. Other side. Left knee back in, inhale. Exhale, hands to fists. Begin to fold forward. Find that tension in your arms, that pull down towards the ground as you squeeze your thigh in. And then inhale, left toes go back. Reach your fingertips towards your toes. You're in a warrior three. Exhale, toes to the back of the mat and left knee down. Inhale, arms to the sky, low lunge. Pull your feet together underneath you. Reach tall through the crown of the head. Exhale, halfway split, right leg straightish as your fingertips land. Pull your right leg back in. Inhale, right knee bends. Arms come all the way up towards the sky, high lunge. Exhale, straight into your lean. Strong back leg, reach through the arms. Inhale. Exhale, fingertips reach out in front. Warrior three variation. Pick up your left leg, but pull your chest through. Fingers stay down. Drop down that left hip. Pick up your right. One more inhale. Exhale, palms flat, left toes to the back of the mat. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg to the sky. And then as you exhale, come forward to plank pose, both feet land, shoulders over wrists. Knees down, chest down, or if you're ready, chaturanga. Inhale your choice of back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. As you exhale, squeeze your left knee in towards your chest and step left foot down between your hands, high lunge. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, come forward into your lead. You're here for your breath in. And then exhale, weight into your left foot, squeeze your right knee into your chest, hands to heart center, stalk pose. And then right foot lands. Good. A little bit of a change this time. We're going to start the same. Right knee into your chest, take a breath in. As you exhale, hands to fists, begin to fold. So keep pulling your hands down, squeezing your right knee high, take a breath in. Exhale, begin to shoot your right toes back behind you and pull your hands to heart center this time, warrior three. Breath in. Exhale, squeeze your right knee in towards your chest. Inhale, shoot your toes back. You keep reaching through the crown of the head. Exhale, squeeze your right leg in. Good, inhale, toes back. One more, exhale, squeeze your right knee in. This time stay, and then begin to bend your standing leg until your right toes and your right knee find the ground. So you're like this half kneeling position. So stay slightly leaning forward, tuck your back toes, take an inhale. On your exhale, pick up your right knee, push your leg straight, plant your right heel, and into a pyramid pose, hands land. Left leg bone pulls back into its socket. Soft knees if you need them, hands to blocks if you need them. Soften your face. Take a couple of breaths. Full breath in. And a full breath out. Good, one more breath in. One more exhale, then walk your hands to the right side, so towards the long side of your mat. And just wiggle your feet a tiny little bit wider. Tiny little bit wider, and then take an inhale and a halfway lift, maybe hands to blocks or to your shins. Exhale to forward fold. Think about spinning your inner thighs back, soft knees if you need them, but can you lift your hips higher? Can you push your feet down with strength? And then send your chest towards the ground. Like you're hinging from your hip rather than rounding from your spine. Inhale, take a halfway lift. As you exhale, make your way back to the top of your mat, hands frame your front foot. Right hand down, inhale, left arm to the sky, take a high lunge twist. And then as you exhale, you could stay here in your twist or find a side plank. The choice is up to you. If you're coming into side plank, outside edge of your right foot lands, and then left foot lands on top or in front. Or you can drop your right knee down and go for more of a gate pose variation. Right hand pushes down and forward as if you were trying to send your shoulder back behind your wrist to create space between your rib cage and the floor. Another full breath in. And then exhale, bend both knees. So we're bending both knees, so we've got something to push our way back to the top of the mat. So from here, pick your left leg up, squeeze it into your chest, look to the top of your mat and step forward. Both hands reach forward, warrior three variation. You know where we're going, we've been here before. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Good, one more breath in. This time as you exhale, both feet land at the top of your mat and come down into a fold. Inhale to bring you all the way back up to standing. Arms reach to the sky. And as you exhale, pull your hands to your chest. Inhale, left knee into your chest, dog pose. As you exhale, hands down to fists and begin to fold forward. You're here for your breath in. As you exhale, left toes shoot back behind you, pull hands to heart center. Warrior three, stay for the inhale. Exhale, left knee into chest. Keep everything else still. Inhale, shoot your toes back. Exhale, knee into chest. Last one. Inhale, shoot your toes back.
Exhale, knee into chest. Begin to bend your standing leg, go slowly, toes and knee find the ground. Tuck your toes if they're not already, take a breath in. On your exhale, push both legs straight, drop your left heel, hips back, pyramid pose. Hands to blocks, knees bent if you need to. Full breath in. Full breath out. Good, one more, full breath in. Full breath out. And then as you inhale, half lift as you walk your hands to the left. Again, feel free to pivot your feet a little bit wider. Half lift in your wide fold. And then come all the way down, exhale. Keep spinning your inner thighs back. And let your weight come into the balls of your feet. Imagine that you're pulling up from the ground. So you're pulling up through your shins, through your quads. Your hips are high. Heavy with your chest on your exhale. And then inhale to halfway lift. Walk your hands all the way back to the top of your mat, framing your front foot, left hand lands. Right arm to the sky, take a full breath in. Stay or exhale to side plank, outside edge of your left foot, right foot steps in front or on top, or gate pose if you would prefer. Full breath in. Exhale, bend both knees. So we're loading the legs here, like a spring. From here, push off of your left leg, squeeze your right knee into your chest, big step to the top of your mat. Both arms reach out in front. Inhale, warrior three variation, pull your chest through your arms, send your left toes back behind you, one big breath in. Exhale, left foot lands and straight into your fold. Inhale to rise, come all the way up to standing, ripple through your spine, arms to the sky. And as you exhale, pull your hands to your chest. Okay, one more round. Okay, one more round, one more like add on. Inhale, right knee into your chest. Exhale, hands to fists, begin to fold. Inhale to stay. Exhale, shoot your right toes back behind you, hands to heart center, warrior three. You're here for your breath in. Exhale to tuck. Inhale, shoot back. Exhale to tuck. Inhale, shoot back. Exhale to tuck. Stay for the breath in. And then begin to lower down slowly. Right foot and knee find the ground. Good. Tuck your back toes, take an inhale. Exhale, push your legs straight, hips back, pyramid pose. Hold all the way down. One breath in. Then one breath out. Half lift, inhale. Walk your hands over to the right. Feel free to take your feet a bit wider. Long spine, strong feet. And then take your fold. Again, we're not here as long this time, just for one breath in. And one breath out. Inhale to half lift. Walk your hands back to the top of your mat. Pivot both feet forward, right hand flats. Inhale, left arm reaches all the way up towards the sky. Stay or side plank. Pivot to the outside edge of your right foot. Step your left foot on top. Take a full breath in. This time, as you exhale, you're going to squeeze your left knee back into your chest and step your left foot behind and then come down into a seat. The purpose of taking this seat is to help us move into Wild Thing, but encouraging us to use our legs more. So from here, we're going to move to Wild Thing. Right leg stays straight, left leg stays bent. You're going to lift to the ball of the foot rather than keeping the heel down. Take a full breath in. And then as you exhale, right hand pushes down and towards the top of your mat. Imagine you're trying to bring your weight into your back foot, lift onto the ball of your left foot, left arm maybe over towards the ear or up and overhead, spin your chest to the sky. Wild Thing. Keep the strength in your legs, strengthen your right arm, push it forward, one more big breath in. And then exhale, bend both knees like we did before. Big squeeze of your left knee into your chest, look forward, step to the top of your mat, good job. Both hands reach forward, inhale, right leg lifts, warrior three variation, pull your chest through. Exhale, both feet land and come down into your fold. Inhale to rise, ripple all the way up to standing. Big breath in, arms to the sky. And as you exhale, pull your hands to heart center. Last one, left knee into your chest, inhale. Exhale, hands to fists, strong arms begin to fold down. Keep squeezing your left knee into your chest, take an inhale. Exhale, shoot your left toes all the way back behind you, pull hands to heart center, take a full breath in. Exhale, left knee into chest. Inhale, shoot your toes back. Exhale, left knee into chest. Inhale, shoot your toes back. Exhale, left knee into chest. Stay for the breath in. Exhale to lower all the way down. Tuck your toes if they're not there already. Inhale. Exhale, push your legs straight. Drop your left heel and find your pyramid pose. One breath in. One breath out. Inhale, halfway lift. Walk your hands off to the left. Pivot your feet. Maybe you take them a little bit wider. Hinging from your hip, begin to fold. You'll be spinning your inner thighs back, lifting your hips high. Again, just one breath in. And one breath out. Inhale, halfway lift. Walk your hands all the way back to the top of your mat and pivot both feet so they face forward. Left hand goes flat. Inhale, right arm reaches to the sky. Take your twist. You could stay or side plank. Fold to the outside edge of your left foot and step your right foot on top. One breath in, left hand down and forward. And then as you exhale, pick up your right foot, squeeze your knee into your chest, toes land behind, and come down to seated. Okay, so you know where we're going this time. Think about sending your weight into your back foot. Full breath in. Exhale, push down into your left hand, push it down and forward. Weight comes into your left foot. High on the ball of your right foot, lift your hips. Maybe chest towards sky, maybe more of a side bend. Either way, push down as you lift up. Squeeze your shoulder blades, full breath in. Exhale, bend both knees. Load the legs. Inhale, squeeze right knee into chest, big step. Top of your mat. Good, both hands reach forward. Pick up your left leg. Pull your chest forward, send your toes back. Inhale. And then exhale, both feet land and find your forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Arms reach to the sky. As you exhale, pull your hands to heart center. Hands stay at your chest. Inhale, rise high on your toes. Good, imagine that you've got like strings on your knees or high heels on that aren't going to lower down. So as you begin to bend your knees, those strings on your knees, keep pulling your knees up, your heels stay high, you're lowering down slowly, 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 heels, bum towards your heels until you find toe stand. Maybe a bit higher, that's okay. Couple of options here. You could use your hands or blocks to help you down to your bum, or knees are going to go wide. Reach your arms forward to counterbalance. Begin to roll down through the outside edges of your feet. Send your knees wide and come down to a seat. Inhale, reach your arms forward. Exhale, slowly begin to roll yourself down. Think about moving from the bottom of your spine, through the middle of your spine, to the top of your spine, and onto your back. Feet walk in a tiny little bit, but only so that you can really plant the feet down. Reach your fingertips towards your heels and have your feet about hip distance apart. Tuck your tailbone so your back is flat on the ground, and then roll your shoulders back like you're trying to puff up your chest. Take an inhale. Exhale, push down through your feet, find bridge pose. So chin stays slightly away from chest. Imagine that you're squeezing your shoulder blades together underneath you, pulling your heels back towards your shoulders back towards your heels. Keep that strength in your legs. Full breath in, steady breaths. Full breath out. Go on more, full breath in. And then slowly, just like you did when you were rolling down from seated, roll down your spine again, all the way down to lying. Okay, take your feet out wide, knock your knees together. Maybe one hand lands on your belly, one hand lands on your chest. Okay, and then take your arms out wide if you have the space, cactus arms if you don't, and just begin to windscreen wipe your knees from side to side. And then when you next go to the right, just stay. You could stay here, Or if you want to challenge your internal rotation a little bit, bring up that right foot and just cross it over your left thigh and let that be like a little extra weight. And just close your eyes. We've done a lot of movement. It's a fast-paced class without too much time to slow down. And so we want to really encourage ourselves to breathe now. To slow ourselves down. Use the tools that we have. Okay, uncross your right ankle. Make your way all the way over to the left. And just stay for a second. And then if you want that add on ankle over thigh, you can do. With every exhale, see if you can take a little bit more kind of effort out of your body. Find a bit more ease instead. Gently release that left ankle, come all the way back to center. And then reach your legs out long, reach your arms overhead. Take a really, really big stretch. And then exhale, release. If you have the time to take a full Shavasana now, close your eyes, let yourself be heavy, and take 5 minutes. Maybe put on like one of your favorite songs. If you don't have the time, instead, just take maybe 5 intentional breaths, just 5. But whatever you decide to do is okay. When you're ready and there's no rush, maybe you pause the video before you get to this part. But when you're ready, come to seated, bring your hands to your chest. Take 1 breath in, 1 breath out. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon.